I've been a paying member of ChatGPT Plus since October 2023, over 2 years now, and I finally made a decision to go all in on Claude. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to migrate everything from ChatGPT to Claude with your memory intact. It's going to take less than 5 minutes, so you could start Claude with all of the head start and progress that you have. I'm also going to detail why I'm moving over to Claude and give you some concrete examples as to where it beats ChatGPT, and also highlight some of the pieces of ChatGPT that are still usable in my opinion. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share my 4 quick steps to setting up Claude correctly, from how you configure your files, to your settings, to personalization, and all of those other tips and tricks so you could use Claude effectively. For proof, guys, this is my name right here. If I scroll all the way down, you can see I canceled this last month. All the way down, November 2023. I had another account with my personal email before that. I was an early user of ChatGPT Plus, paid for it all these years. This is when I was still in school at the time, and I just canceled it after almost 2.5 years. And these are the reasons why. And quickly, before I get into that, I'm sure you've been seeing the hype everywhere. Like, I'm not alone on this. Claude is absolutely exploding right now. There was some political stuff that happened with the US government and Claude and OpenAI, which I'm not going to base my opinions on. I'm going to just go over the core model strengths, just AI by itself. So I want to make this video so you could take all of your ChatGPT information, all the conversations, the history. Like, I had 2.5 years worth of stored data there. I could take it now and instantly move it over to Claude using Claude's feature. They know what they're doing here and they make it super simple. But Claude is absolutely exploding, and that's a good reason for it. Before getting into Claude, ChatGPT is still good with the voice mode. Their voice dictation is actually really good in my opinion. And obviously you can answer quick questions here and there. But if you're spending $20, you might as well just use Google for free if you're just asking basic questions. If you're a builder, if you want to strategize, if you want to do multiple things at one time, Claude is where you want to be. Hopefully this goes without saying. Anthropic's not paying me to say this at all. I have no financial incentive to push this. It genuinely is just the best model. The first win for Claude is the writing quality. Like, ChatGPT's writing quality is just awful. Too many exclamation points. M dashes, of course, is a thing on both models, but it's overextended on ChatGPT. Puts emojis in the text all the time. It just doesn't sound very human. Like, Claude has really good copywriting. I've been using it to write my copy. I've gotten millions of views with it, made hundreds of thousands of dollars from copywriting using Claude. It just blows it out of the water. It's not even close. And if you guys want to follow along step by step on the migration guide from ChatGPT over to Claude, I made a step-by-step guide, and I'll also attach Anthropic's official guide right here. Mine's a little bit different because I give you some hacks after you migrate over on how to set up templates, how to set up Claude settings, and all of those things. So feel free to grab that in the description and follow along. It's completely for free. The second place where Claude wins is persistent workspaces with persistent memory and personality. All right, I love Claude projects. Now, ChatGPT has GPTs, which are great. Claude projects seem to work so much better because really the copywriting is such an essential skill, because the output of AI, for the most part of what everyone's using, is text. So if the text is bad, everything is bad. So number one is a huge point. But I just love Claude projects. I think they're more user-friendly, they're easier to use, and they just work better. I feel like it has better context of what I'm trying to do, and it's easy to move markdown files to markdown files within Claude project. I can add stuff to projects from the chat. It's just a easier way to build projects or ChatGPT custom GPTs. That's what Claude projects are. Claude has Claude projects. ChatGPT has ChatGPT GPTs. A little confusing with the naming conventions, but Claude projects, if you haven't tried them, I'll include them in the setup guide. They're so much better in my opinion, just easier to use. They give you better output because, again, point number one, the copy. Point number three, and I'm sure you guys have had this before, ChatGPT is a sycophant. A sycophant is a yes man, someone always agreeing with you, never challenging you. I don't want that from my AI model, because I could just do it myself. If you're never gonna give me pushback, I'd rather just not even have you in the equation. Like, what are you there for? I need someone to challenge my thoughts. You need someone to challenge your thoughts. Otherwise, you don't know what's right and what's wrong. We're using these infinitely intelligent models. They should be able to give us some pushback. Say, hey, actually, Shaz, this is not right. I've actually trained my Claude to swear. It's like, yo, this is actually dumb. And it said that to me, and I'm like, oh, to the point where I got a little mad, and I'm like, oh, actually, no, I see, you're right. You need something to challenge you, especially for making business decisions, for your work. You need things to give you outside perspective. ChatGPT just doesn't do that. All right, it'll just agree with every single thing you say. It will encourage you, which, I don't want that. I want Claude that actually helps me think better, helps me get better outputs, and challenges my ideas. And finally is the ecosystem. The ecosystem is insane. If you guys haven't gotten into Claude Code or Claude Cowork, I have dozens of videos on my channel I need you guys to go check out. When I tell you Claude Code and Cowork has been literally automating my entire business, these are all videos I've made the past 10 days about it. You have to go check those out, because Claude, just setting up in the browser or the desktop app, is literally scratching the surface. It's like 10 to 15%, 20% of what you can do. The ecosystem on top of Claude is amazing. Claude Code, Cowork, I'm not going to go into detail because that's not what this video is about. Check out my other videos for that, but it's just awesome. All right, how do you migrate from ChatGPT to Claude? This can be your 5-minute migration guide. There's 2 different ways you could go about this. I'm going to cover each one so you guys can get the best results for yourself. First thing I recommend you do is get Claude Pro. Same price as ChatGPT Plus. I think it's actually a little bit less, like pennies on the dollar less, but You're getting way better value for your price. Highly recommend you do this. You can use the free version, and what I'm going to show you can be free. But guys, $20, I'm telling you, it's going to be the best $20 you spend. Just don't eat out twice in a month, and you'll have your $20 to use for Claude. It's going to make you your money back if you use it correctly. Just do this first. It's not necessary, but please do this. You're going to open up ChatGPT and give it a prompt. So if you go to the free guide in the description, I'll have this linked as well. You're going to copy and paste this right here. You're gonna copy and paste that, and you're going to give it to ChatGPT. Now, I'm on the free plan, so I haven't even used this in a while, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm gonna see what it gives me. But the whole idea here is it's gonna give you an output when you give it that prompt, and then the output is going to be imported into Claude, so now your memory is there. Now, a bonus of what we're gonna do is you could go to ChatGPT settings and get more data from your actual workspace. I'm gonna show you that right now. All right, so if you go back to ChatGPT, this is an alternative to just doing the prompt. Go to your settings, go to your data control. You can see right here, archive chats and export data. So these are all your chats, and then, or your archive chats, I should say. So you could grab those and then you can export all of your data. So if you hit export, it'll download all your data, and you could just give that to Claude. Say, hey, I just transferred over from ChatGPT. Here is all of my data. It's gonna have you verify everything, of course. It's gonna send you an email with all of your data from ChatGPT, and there you have it. Now you have all your data, give it to Claude. It's really that simple. Or if you go to personalization right here, you can see all of your custom instructions and all of those things. You could even see here that I try to get ChatGPT to like give me honest, direct answers. It just never got to that point. You can see my memory is full because I'm on the free plan, but you can also manage your memory here, download the memory from here, etc. But I recommend you just go to data controls, export data, grab the data, give it to Claude. Now let's see what this gave us here. So there we go. So I can't provide a full dump of internal memory, of course, because it's in a chat. So that's why I recommend you just export your data the other way. But this is a really good starting point as well. You can just copy this. You could go to Claude and say, hey, I'm coming over from ChatGPT. These are all of my past conversations. This is the file with all of my memory. I want to have a fresh start here. Ask me any questions on top of this so you can get the full picture of who I am, what my goals are, how I want to use AI, and let's go from there. That's all you really have to do. So again, to actually show you what I would do, I would copy this. I would go to brand new Claude. I would paste it in. I would say, hey, I'm new to Claude. It just came from ChatGPT. Here's all the information about me. Could you please ask me questions so I could help you understand my goals and who I am? Boom, very simple there. The other version would be going here, exporting your data, doing the same thing, dragging it into Claude, and it will do the same thing. All right, so that's how you actually just migrate over with all your data. It's really that simple. And actually, one more hack for you guys. If you go to Claude, go to settings, go to capabilities, you can import your memory from other AI providers natively. I think this is a recent update. You can also do it this way. If you want to, you can hit start import. It will give you another prompt similar to these prompts I just covered with you guys. It'll give you that prompt, you paste it in here, hit add to memory, and then boom, your memory is stored. So that's actually the first hack, is just turn on memory. So generate memory from chat history, search and reference chats, turn both of these on. That's the first hack in the settings I want you guys to do. And again, that is how to find it. Because the more memory these models have, the better they can perform for you. Next is sort of similar. It's in the setup guide. Tell Claude who you are and how to talk to you, right? Do you want casual style? Do you want direct? Do you want happy? Like, what do you want? And this is also in the settings. You can just talk to Claude. It's my favorite part about Claude. It's a very smart model. You say, hey, Claude, like, talk to me like this. Or if it's coming back too professional with things you don't understand, say, hey, dumb this down. Like, I don't understand what this means. Just talk to it. Have it be essentially your best friend, like someone you could communicate to. If you don't understand what it's saying, it's gonna be hard to talk to it. Right? So that's the second thing. Tell it about you, what you prefer, share ideas, all those things. Importing the memory will help. Sometimes it's not going to capture all of that. So just go back and forth. The first few sessions might be a little bit rough, smooth it out, and you'll be good to go for all of your use going forward. All right, next is create your first project. Again, I love Claude projects. So if you go to Claude, you go up here, you're going to hit project. You're going to create new project, say test. And I use projects for everything, guys, like my social media, everything. I use it in Claude Code now, which you could watch a video on, but this is a very good version of it. And all you're going to do, all a project is basically custom instructions. So let's say this was a YouTube Claude project. This is supposed to help me with my YouTube. You're going to set the instructions. You're going to say, you are a YouTube Claude project meant to grow my YouTube channel to 100,000 subscribers. Save those instructions. And now this knows that is its sole goal. This project and all the chats in this project, the sole goal is to accomplish this. Over time, when you chat with it, memory will also appear over like weeks and months, which is also awesome because it has a backlog of what you want to do. And you can add files here. So I could add PDFs. I could add my YouTube CSV of all my analytics. I could add my competition. I could add every single thing in this project, and it's all in one place. You could start, you could share it with your team members as well, and you can make it shareable so people could look into it and use it. It's just awesome. It's so much more structured in my opinion. GPTs are very similar. These just work better because again, the output is awesome. And obviously like every other model, you could change the actual model you want to use, etc. But that is how to set up a project. Super simple, straightforward, and very valuable. And last but not least, don't stop at the chat window. Go to Claude and do all of these settings, connectors, and all of these different things. If you go back to Claude, go back to settings, there's so many cool settings here. Specifically connectors, guys. You could connect all of these different things. Add custom connectors and Claude Code. I mean, I'm not even getting to Claude Code. There's so many cool things that you could do with Claude Code. So I'm gonna say that for another video. But this will 10x what you even do in Claude, but this will get you like 2x of what you could do because you can pull in live data from any of these services. And there's more if you wanna browse Like, look how many there are. You can connect all of these right to your Claude, have these chats with live data, just more personalization, more help. And that is the full guide to migrating from ChatGPT to Claude. If you want the free resource down below that covers all this with some setup prompts and things that are going to help you out, feel free to grab that down below. If you like this video, definitely check out my other videos on Claude Code, Claude Cowork, especially if you're a business owner. You're going to want to use those to grow your business. And I will see you guys in the next video. If this is helpful, leave a subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'll talk to you soon.